Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the first episode of a Road to Glory series. We are going to make a quarterback, which I know is astonishingly original. We already had a linebacker one going, but as I was playing linebacker, I realized that I am in fact very bad at that, and it was not very fun to watch or play or edit. And Desmond Howard's yelling at me right now. Jesus Christ. Okay, now that he's muted, we are going to start, I believe, as a 3-star. We don't want to be a 2-star because I want the opportunity to see the field at some point in our 4-year journey. But I also don't want to be elite because we are not elite. We are in fact very bad at the game. If you've watched any of the last video, but we're going to start as a 3-star. We are doing this on Heisman. We're going to be a quarterback. And I think that it would be really funny to just be slow. So we are going to be a field general. We're going to be somebody that just picks apart the defense, hopefully. And with me as a person that just is not able to see the field in any way, I hope that just works better than how I'm expecting it to. We are going to be named Josh Shipley because I am Taco Josh. Right now he looks a little more African American than I would like, which might get me canceled. But we're going to be left-handed and from Texas. Does it matter where from Texas? We're going to say we're from Royce City because it sounds like an interesting name for a city. We're going to mess with head. Nope. We're going to have head. We're going to change our head. The head is here. Good grief. I will lie to nobody. Not a lot of this matters to me because we're going to be wearing a helmet, I think, at all times. I still, 2 or 3 weeks into this game, want to know why in brow we're letting that be a thing, but there's only one brow option. I need a detailed explanation as to why that's the case. Okay, this part actually feels like it kind of matters for reasons. We're gonna say that he's 6 foot, 200 pounds, maximum amount of thighs, no arms. Christ. A little bit of arms maybe feels okay. But he's undersized, we'll say, as a 3-star. Make a little bit of sense. Gear. God, dude, why do you look like such a pleb? What is this helmet? I mean, this helmet looks... Dude, it looks like Megamind. This is what I imagine the inside of Brett Gardner's skull looks like. Alright, so we have made it all the way through. Our guy looks like a normal-ish 3-star person. We're starting as a 67 overall, which is not great. But everybody's got to start somewhere. Donna Harper, the local TV reporter, is here. What is happening? Which of these do you think is the most important? I would say early on, finding a program that will develop us feels important. I would like a stable coaching situation feels like a good thing. We want to be stable. A prestigious academic institution, absolutely. Can't wait to see where we end up. Me neither. And now we're here. We can only start at Kennesaw State, and that's just not happening right now. So we're trying to decide where to go, right? So we have some options. In my personal one that I did for fun, I started at Northwestern. I don't think I want to do that again on YouTube, just for the sake of freshness for myself, as funny as I think that would be. Memphis is interesting. I really don't want to go to Kennesaw. But one thing that we could do is we could do the Paul Skeens route, go to Air Force for a year and transfer to a bigger school, maybe find a gymnastics girlfriend, That feels like that could be the move to me. What did they do last year? They went 10-3 last year. So like maybe, you know, and their starter's only a 73 overall. So like I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to Air Force. We're going to fly a jet. We're going to be a fighter pilot. Josh Shipley. Maybe we need to change the hair because now it feels really long to be at a service academy school. It doesn't matter. We're on our way to Air Force. To be a Falcon, I think, is what they are. I should have looked at the team name. Super wasn't paying attention. And now we have 3 skill points. It's time to upgrade our player. We're a 68 overall, and my face cam kind of covers that. It's not worth it to me to move it, so you're just going to have to trust me on that. I think the biggest thing right now, at this exact moment, is we probably want to be more accurate passing the ball. Now, our speed is also not very good. It's a 73. I think, though, if we can throw the ball as a quarterback, that obviously feels like a positive thing. So we're going to do that for right now, I think. We'll maybe give ourselves 1 to elusiveness, have a little bit more agility so we don't completely suck. And this is where we're at. We're now at a 69 overall. And now it's time to advance a week. No doubt we're starting on the bench. And we have the offensive coordinator. I wanted to give you some information before you start. Being a collegiate athlete isn't easy. I feel like that moves so fast and you can't like move up. You can earn coach's trust. Thank you. I hope that one day you trust me as much as I trust me, which is just so low. It's just such a low amount of trust that I have in myself. So there may not be a lot of watching early until we see the field. But we'll keep y'all posted because you never know, I guess. It is going to be important to me that we don't flunk out of school. And we do want to train. I just don't think we're going to see the field a whole lot as we have minus 17 speed. Gee, good Lord. The wear and tear is unbelievable. We are not even that. We're going to be using a walker on the field. We will show our first practice, though. That feels like an appropriate thing to do. I don't even know what kind of offense Air Force runs. Are they option? I know like Army and Navy are option. I just am not sure what Air Force is. As we complete our first pass, and it's going to be a touchdown. This is on Heisman, by the way, I should say. So it should be hard. We're also not very good, as mentioned. But I guess we'll see. As so far, it's looking okay. So far, we're kind of dominating. It feels like a lot of wheel routes. That feels fine for this drill in particular. It feels less fine in an actual game. Nobody's open. Cool. Right now, we're kind of killing it. I know this is the easy version of the drill, but like we can only play the hands we're dealt. They went 10-3 last year. Nobody can tackle. Must have been on the strength of an offense. I will level with all of you. I did not watch very much Air Force football last year. So I don't actually know how good or bad they are, or really anything about the team, but we're going to learn together. I know that in their free time, it feels like they fly planes. That feels like something the Air Force would do. It feels like they would throw the ball, which is just because they're called Air Force. That feels like they would try to move the football, but I don't know that for sure. obviously. We're going to do the option attack just in case we need to do it in the game. God, we're so slow. Run. Okay. I think this is the executive decision of we may not run any options in the game. I think we're audibling out of all of them, although we've scored twice. I think legitimately my grandmother could move faster than we're moving on the field right now. Why is his arms moving so aggressively? Oh, yeah. Dude looks like he's trying to bang the ball against his leg and just fumble on his own. And I know that's going to happen one time this year, and it's going to be my fault, because how could it not be? But that's the vibe I'm getting. All right, we made it to rainy Air Force. Where is Air Force? Feels like somewhere in Colorado. It's game one. I am going to be stunned if we see the field. There just is no way. There simply is not. But I guess you never know. So we're going to probably watch a little of the game. I know all the FCS teams are based off of a different YouTuber. Like the Pandas, the Royals. Who are the astronauts based off of? I don't even have a guess, as we're already down 7-0. We're down 10-0. 10-7. We're down 13-7, 20-7. We are getting cooked. 23-7. 30-7. Did we make a mistake? 20-30. And we lose. Game one to an FCS team. Not the start we wanted as a team. I didn't play, so I don't feel that bad about it. Good grief. These are supposed to be the wins. This dude looks like a Greek god. Brock Ladler. I mean, he looks like somebody they would carve the Greek statues out of. We leveled up from that somehow. We're cracked. Also, we got a lot of coach's trust for some reason. Just sitting there. I guess I was telling the coach that we were terrible. And then he watched it and was like, wow, I trust this guy. That's 100% what happened. I'll be taking no further questions at this current point in time. Team has this tradition where the freshmen drive around the juniors and seniors all weekend. I'm not going out. Want me to join you? What's happening? Drive upperclassmen. I'm not going to drive the upperclassmen. We're the backup quarterback. Leadership decreased. I'm the backup quarterback. How much leadership could I have had? Karen Jones took the selfie for a profile picture way too close to her face. I think she sent me 3 messages. I cannot read the top one. We're just going to thank her. Something about GPA. You know what? We will take this deal for one because we want to boost the leadership that we just lost for not driving our teammates around because they're lazy. And I know what you're thinking, Josh. You can't call your teammates lazy. That's not good leadership. That's called holding them accountable. Oh, this is already starting better. It's tied at the end of the first quarter. We're winning. 17-7, 17-10, 24-10. Are we going to win a game? Does this mean that the FCS astronauts are better in the San Jose State, whatever they are? I think so. Feel pretty good about saying that. Aiden Calvert looks less like a Greek god and more like something else. Oh, dear Lord, what a stiff arm. Jesus. Yeah, great play by me. Well, now it's time to play Baylor in Waco. This feels like this is going to be a more difficult game, probably. We are once again tied at the end of the first quarter, and that might be the highlight of the game, to be honest, is now we're getting smoked. Put me in. We're down by enough to let me see the field. Okay, we lose 48-14. Not great. Okay, we are now 4 games into the year. We're 1-3. We lost to Wyoming. We lost to Wyoming and Baylor in a big way. It's not looking great. I won't lie to you guys. We have Navy this week. We have some pretty beatable teams, you would hope, probably. We are gaining on the starter, coach trust-wise, so that'll probably be the next thing we watch, and then play a game, and then end the episode, and then like start playing next time. I just am practicing and getting gold on these, so we're making good time on the starter. The starter's just so far ahead that it's tough. So we'll see y'all when we get back to the like position battle thing. Damn, we finally won another game. It's against the Navy, 38-31. The QB finally showed up, and it's our 36th win of the thing. It has to be said, if he's the player of the game, he had 96 yards. How do we score 38 points? Oh, we have a challenge. It is a position battle for QB1. Finally, Clay Albert. We're going to need you to say a little bit after practice. Might be time to change the starting quarterback. Feels really weird to do that on a week that we just scored 38 points. But yeah, man, I guess I'm in. Option attack. Okay. Let's try to do this. This one I find is the most boring of any of the ones. So, like, you may not see a lot of this. Okay, we're cutting this, like, unnecessarily close. Thank God. Okay. We should be good to win the first one. We need 16,000. We're at 25,000. This is our last play, and it's going to be a touchdown, so we're good. We are golden. Pass skeleton. We need 2,000. We need bronze, basically. Setting the bar real high, I guess, is Air Force. I don't love the deep plays because we just simply don't really have the arm strength for it. Just take the underneath crossers every time. The music makes this feel so much more epic than it probably is in actuality. Got like a damn John Williams score for this random Air Force position battle. Could that be it? That is it. Since we only need to win 2 of the 3, I think we're golden. He's going to be wide open, though. We just got to rub it in a little bit. I mean, just nobody's open. He's kind of open. And he caught it. Touchdown. Okay, well, we blew him out of the water on that one. So I think we're probably good. 2 out of 3 feels pretty decent. This one, oh, God. My, like, ability to do this one for some reason is just not very high. Like, at all. It looks like I'm actively trying to get hit by the balls. And I assure you that's not the case. but it's what looks to be the case anytime I do this. So that's where we're at, I guess. Okay. And we did it. We won the battle. Josh Shipley is going to be the starter at Air Force. Plus 1,500 coaches trust. We're killing it. Who is our first opponent going to be? We're going to take on New Mexico, which will be lit. We're going to practice. You're not going to see it, but we are going to practice, do all our other stuff, and then hop into the game. All right, it is time for game 1 of our career. I mean, we have seen other games. We've attended them. We've even been in uniform. We haven't seen the field. We're now the starter, though. So it should be a lot of fun. And something I've done almost no research into is what the playbook looks like. I just didn't even cross my mind till now. As we are headed to New Mexico, what feels a lot like it's going to be like in Albuquerque or Santa Fe. Those are the 2 cities that I know in New Mexico. So if you live there, shout out you guys. There is a town in New Mexico called Weed. I don't think it's in Weed, though. I've been to Weed one time, and Weed is just as racist as it sounds like a town that Weed, New Mexico would be. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I've been to Weed. Nice place. Anyway, oh, this is a triple option team, huh? This is probably not good. We need to transfer maybe immediately. We're gonna hand the ball off. Yeah, there we go. Look at us. Okay. We're cracked. Okay. Here we go. I'm feeling pretty good. We're all about trying to get wins here. This is going to be a wild time because I am slow and I did not realize this is what the playbook was going to look like. Should I have kept that? Probably. I don't really know what I'm doing. The naked bootleg there would have been electric. I will lie to nobody. And the Falcons look to keep this drive humming. Big fullback's got it. I feel like I maybe need to turn the announcers off because I feel like they're just yelling at me here. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. And I don't love it. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll run the option. Right now the fullback dive is just kind of working. So that's what we're going to go with currently. 3rd and 2 though. Could this be a keeper situation? It's not. You know, you can only do what the defense dictates, to be honest. And right now it's dictating that we just give it to the fullback every time. We have 12 play changes remaining, but honestly, why change? At this moment in time, oh, Lord. Okay, well, that's the last time we try to keep the ball. I guess we don't need to be super zoomed out for this, huh? I got a block attempt for just being in the way-ish. I mean, this is just a straight fullback dive, I think. They'll go to the fullback. End zone. The option look. Okay, it's 3rd and 5. This may be the time to open it up. Try to throw the football. We are, like, in the shotgun, which feels crazy. We're going to hot route some people here. Might have a man. We have our first completion. It's 4th and inches. We have to go. I don't know that I love that one, though. We're going to give ourselves a triple option look. They are way too spread out here. We're just going to hand it to the fullback and hope that it works out. And it does. A touchdown in our first drive. As an Air Force Falcon. Yeah, strike the Heisman, dude, as a fullback. Good grief. I cannot believe that they did not let me have the touchdown pass there. That is upsetting to me. As we hand it to our white running back who is running. I should probably learn the names of these people, since they are like actual players now. I now understand how in that one game earlier we the quarterback was the player of the game and he had like 90 yards passing. I got it. And we have fumbled. This is not good. Pick up the ball. Okay, 3rd and 21. Swing screen. What a wild playbook. Okay, we do complete it. Didn't get any yards, but we are 2 for 2. Bright sides. We're feeling pretty reasonable here. It's 2nd and 6. I can already hear the comments, if there's any, that are like, yo, just change the playbook. But then it's like, it's not Air Force. You know? If I just change the playbook, then what's the point? It's 4th and 1. Then we're just playing dress up. We're handing it off very effectively as the running back's got a big hole, as do some of our male cheerleaders probably. That's a big gain. We have a QB counter situation. I don't love it. I don't love the play call, but I guess we got to keep one every once in a while. We're just going to run it up the middle and get a few. That play did not work. We need to maybe review our thoughts about that play at a later date, because it did not work at all. Even sort of. I had a lot of room. And maybe should have kept that, but it's fine. All right, 3rd and 5. We get to throw it once again. That's on me. I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then we got hit as we threw. I wonder what the Air Force kicker's range is. It was apparently there because he made it. The Army kicker's range, by the way, like the 11-yard line. Figured that out one night. I was very upset. I'm honestly still upset. Tyler, if you're watching this, just know. I'm still pissed off about that, even like a week later. 2nd and 8. Dear Lord. QB sneak time? Just get it out of the shadow of our own end zone? Yeah, I could have seen that coming. Just got to keep marching it down the field a little bit. We just got to keep it going. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Be cool if I could see what was happening at all. Got rushing yards. A 1st down apparently. We're lit. All right, we got a QB counter situation. We just are running the ball. Oh, we got to outrun a defensive tackle here and get annihilated. But it worked. We have 180 rushing yards. We have 5 passing yards, which it has to be said could be better. Could be worse. But it certainly could be better. He's kind of open. And he dropped it. Welcome to Air Force. 3rd and 5. Seems like we're going to get to throw the ball inside 2 minutes. Which feels like a win. We have the running back. It's 1st and goal. I don't know why we don't run now. It feels like now's a great time to run. Everybody blitz. We're just going to swing it out to our running back and let him make some magic. He got 1 yard. Shout out Magic, I guess.
Now it's second and goal.
We're back. We're going to roll out. We're so slow. Can he get to the end zone? He does. It's a touchdown. Our first rushing touchdown of our career. And there will be books written about that run. 1,000 poets in 1,000 years could not use any written language to describe how beautiful that run was. Calling it now. So they won't even really try, I don't think. I mean, our line just is not there. Maybe there was somebody open. I didn't see him.
Running back goes in motion. They'll run play action.
Yeah, we take a safety. They've gotten to 7 points on 2 safeties. Think about that for a minute. Good grief. With great field position. We have 21 seconds and 2 timeouts. We have a shot to, like, kind of do something here. If there's anybody open, there kind of is. It's incomplete, though. We overthrew him. Okay. This is the time we're going to make our money, hypothetically. We're going to call a timeout here with 8 seconds. We're going to reset everything. We're being efficient with our passing opportunities, and I think that that's important. We have 8 seconds. Field goal range is for sure doable. That was a little bit behind him. He got out of bounds with 3 seconds, and we're going to kick a field goal. And that feels fine, to be so honest with all of you. If we make it, we do. And then they score because they started the half with the ball. Seems like they scored pretty quick. It's 14-20. And we're kind of killing it right now. 2nd and 8. We're just going to keep handing it to Carlson. Maybe he will win the Heisman because he's going to have so many rushing yards. 3rd and 1 QB counter feels like a horrible idea, but I'm in, I guess.
Don't touch the football very often, and usually don't go far down the field. But a nice little chunk run here for the fullback. Give him the ball.
Damn, and that's exactly why. Should we have taken that outside? Maybe. I feel like I would have gotten tackled either way. Not exactly fast in any stretch of the word. This time we're going to have to run it. Well, we don't have to run it. We're going to pitch it. And he's got space and a first down. We are killing it right now. Just kind of wheeling and dealing. And our fullback has got to have 100 yards. He has to.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Now on the option.
We got hit as we pitched that. We still got 4. And we get a QB counter again. I really wish I could audible out of this to like any other play. Oh, did it work? We got the first down. Let's go.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Falcons are flying down the field.
I guess, too, on like a rainy day, you really don't want to throw the ball with a quarterback that sucks. Talking about ourselves. But it would be nice to throw it a little bit more than what we are. I mean, Carlson's the best player on our team, and it's not close. Or Carson, excuse me.
And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option.
We're going to run it. Take a hit out of bounds, way out of bounds. Where is the flag?
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next
pitching it. The camera's freaking out. We got a big play, though. We're killing it. We are the Where is the ref? What are we doing here, pal?
It's so hard to
What's the camera doing?
They bring him down, and he's gonna
What's
work
happening?
hard on that one.
Well, they're trying to hand it off.
Can we look at the game, please? Was I too far out?
Defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
And he was
Am I having a stroke? A wide receiver screen? This is what we're calling?
back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
They've
Sure, man.
methodically worked the ball
Whatever
down
floats
the
your
field.
boat.
11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long.
Get it out to him quickly. He hurdles a man for no apparent reason, makes it 4th and 6.
Defense
We're in field goal range, though.
they allowed the
So, like, maybe we do make it. We're still up 6. At the end of the 3rd quarter, we're pinned deep. They must have the greatest punter of all time. Or we just get them to, like, inside the 5, and then they go for it and just don't get the touchdown.
run there to pick up the first down. Here's the
And I'm not
Falcons
sure
with
which of
first
those
set
is
of
true.
downs.
And I'm not sure that I care to
On
know.
the option.
Good pitch by me to get no yards, but I didn't get hit.
Really nice job by the defense.
So,
Showing their strength, bowing up,
pros and cons.
On the move at the 30.
Damn.
And it is a chunk play.
That
A
dude's crazy.
huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an
I don't
end.
know who you are, Carson, like in real life,
On 1st and 10.
or even if he is a person in real life. Somewhere I remember the service academies maybe not having their real players,
Out of that one somehow. It's 2nd
or maybe they
and
didn't
7.
get paid.
Win with the running game on 1st down now.
I don't remember, but Carson is an unbelievable fullback. He just is running through the entire state of New Mexico from what I'm seeing right now.
Offense with a fresh set of downs.
He ran through them so hard we had to sit him down
Goes to the option.
and give it to our backup fullback, which is a position that exists on Air Force apparently.
On the ground on
Oh, he's
1st
back.
down. See if
Thank
they
goodness.
stick with that plan on 2nd. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
The
He'll
pitch.
toss it. And a big play
This is
there on
crazy.
the option. The pitch was
We're killing it.
executed perfectly.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it, and they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing.
I mean, if it's not broken, don't fix it. We're just going to keep handing it to the fullback
He'll ride his man on the
because it's always there. 3rd and 4. Rocket toss? No. Maybe a fullback toss. That I could get behind.
Here they come up to
We brought in our backup fullback. We have an extra lineman out there.
wanting to convert
This feels like it could be a win. If we could see the play. What happened? We got 1 yard.
yard before he stopped, and now it's
And now we're going to go for it.
no hesitation at all. The offense stays
Okay.
on the field. They'll go for it. On the
Just got to hand it off.
runs through a tackle.
Feels like he got the first down. He certainly did.
Down.
So we will take that. Absolutely.
Critical 4th down. Everyone thinking they're going to throw the football, but they hand it off to him, and he helps keep this drive alive.
A solid pickup
Okay.
there before the defense is able to make the stop. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still
2nd and 6.
pick up that 1st down. They'll run the option.
Did that work? Did we fumble? We did fumble. Oh no. The camera pulled away for some reason.
So far, the offense has the lead, and they're
And we fumbled. That is just simply not good. We got the stop. Pinned deep again, so it's not the worst thing. A score there would have been great. Maybe take the ball out of my hands. Yeah.
Clock moving.
I'm down to throw the ball.
Got 6 all
I'm less down to try to lateral the ball. Feels like a dangerous game to me.
on 2nd and 4. Now on the option. That's what you
It's 3rd and 1.
senior don't give
QB blast? Okay, dude.
here we go.
It's like, what if we take our undersized QB
See what you're made of.
and just blast him? Nope. We run a QB blast. Is that better? That feels better than blasting him.
They want to run this quarterback.
Okay, we got it.
Falcons get enough
We're
to make the
cracked.
change.
Feeling pretty good.
1st down here with time for
We're just going to let the 2-minute warning happen.
The 2-minute warning, a
We could have done that play, but like, why?
tries to hold on.
You know?
The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. And this one
New Mexico is going to call a timeout. We need a first down.
called there by the defense
First down wins the game.
back and save as much time as possible.
Got to get it to like,
Early on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here
I think we're going to need to throw the ball one time.
he's knocked down in the backfield.
And I know that might lose us the game,
Defense uses a timeout quickly trying to
but like it feels like that's what needs to happen. It's 3rd and 12. The coach just wants to run it up the middle.
play sheet. 3rd and long.
He's got space. He had more space than he does at other points.
Mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Quick timeout.
But it's 4th and 8. We give it over to our defense. And we're down by 1. It's perfect. That's what you want. Down by 1. Can we come back?
He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
He's got a man. Maybe it's intercepted.
Fires it into traffic.
I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. It's an all-go play. We got to throw it deep. Obviously, you want to not turn the ball over.
Plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it.
But, yeah, that's tough. And we lose our first game by 1 point.
Gotta be more intense. You know, sometimes
That's tough. I will not lie to you guys. That's not, not awesome.
happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team.
6 catches for 115 for Caden Pope, who spells it maybe in the worst way possible.
They need to now freak out and try to reinvent
And, yeah, that's the end of the first game.
being in better rhythm.
Not at all what I expected Air Force's offense to be, but
It's just finding a couple of those plays. What
it is what it is. Number 2's hand is inside Beckett's
take
ass.
away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we
They're getting
avoid turnovers?
real frisky with each other. We ended 6 of 10, 35 yards, and a pick, obviously, on that last play. We did run for 51 on 19 attempts. That feels like so many. Carson ran for like 170, 169. We did level up, so we'll take that. And I believe that that is going to do it for the episode, as next week we take on... Who do we take on? Give it to me. Okay. Next week we take on Karen. You got a D and a D minus and an F. Oh my God. So we got to study harder. Not great. Next week we take on Colorado State. So we got to get our grades up, I guess. We'll figure that out in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hit subscribe if you made it this far. And, yeah, we'll see y'all next time.